Ever dreamed of whipping out your guitar at a barbecue and everyone shouting, "Encore!" Yeah, me too. But first, you gotta ditch those beginner blues. And this lesson is designed to do exactly that. Today we're covering 3 songs. We're gonna cover Riptide by Vance Joy. We're gonna cover Wagon Wheel by Old Crow Medicine Show. And the last one that we're covering today is a sort of a secret, it's sort of got the secret sauce on it. It's Mr. Sunshine by ELO, or Electric Light Orchestra. It's a little more challenging, but man, it's such a great song to play on the guitar. It's so fun. Let's go ahead and break those down now. This is Riptide by Vance Joy, and this guitar song, it's not really, maybe it's a uke or something like that, but it's A minor, and then it's G, and then it's C. And that's really all we're doing today. And it's, for this song, it's just 3 chords, and it's a really easy grab. Just learn the lyrics. You probably already know. It's such a great song. But the strum pattern is really where it's at. So it's A, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So I'm just going to play it so you can hear it without me counting. If you wanted to, you could even finger pick it a little bit and just expand it. You could do something like that. Or something to busy it up a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's what the finger picking pattern looks like. The strum pattern really looks like this. 1, 2 and T and 4 and 1, 2 and T and 4 and 1, 2 and T. And you can jam out on this for a long time, and until it feels like second nature. You want it to feel real easy. So that's that song. Wagon Wheel is another one. It's got like 4 chords in it. The second time around, the form of the song, we only play it like 3 chords. We do 4 chords, which is, and then D major, and then E minor, and then up to C the first time around. So there are 4 chords, and then the second time we have G and D, and then C. We hang right out on C for 2 bars. So we take the place of the E minor with a measure of C, right? So this one is really cool in the way that you can improvise your way through it, because it sits really well in the key of G major, and it's designed basically to be a jamming song, right? So you jam out on this one pretty hard. So it's G and then D. We could start with a bass note and then strum, and then a bass note and then strum. And the second time around, we're using, of course, only 3 chords hanging out on C. If you wanted to use a strum pattern, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and T, 4, 1, 2 and 3. So it's just downbeat, 2 and a whole bunch of eighth notes. 1, 2 and 2. You notice I'm not strumming. You could also do quarter notes, of course. But it's like, if you're talking monotone, it's not very exciting guitar lesson, is it? It's very boring. It's likely to turn you off, and you're going to jump and look at something else. But if I rhythmically pause, and if I change the pitch of my voice, it's a lot easier. It's a lot more easy to sort of gravitate, hang on to the guitar lesson, right? The same thing occurs with this. You'll notice that I'm not playing any one of the strum patterns. I try to make each strum a different dynamic level or different loudness level. This is a great place to just kind of do some exploring with those bass notes from the G major scale, so that we can create walk-ups. And basically the way we create walk-ups is we count the number of beats that we want to use to approach the next chord root. We'll call it, Pat Metheny calls it root, but the next root note is 1 and 2. Let's see, we go from G to D, and then to E minor, and then up to C. Let's say we wanted to walk up to C. Let's say we want to take 3 notes. We want to take 3 quarter notes to walk up to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right? So I know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I want to use 3 notes to walk up to C using the G major scale, because the song is in G major. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 1, 2, 3 notes that I'm using to walk up to C. So let's only use 2. Let's use 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's walk from above, but let's walk down to C. 1, 2. Or the open D string, right? Or let's use 2 to walk down to. So it's just simple math. And you can do those, you can calculate those, spend some time on your own doing that research in that department, and you'll have a ton of fun expanding that song. Real easy thing to do. Ton of fun to play. And the song just goes all over the place. If we started here on G, you can take a look at some of the chord rabbit hole videos, and you can put those kinds of lines together. You don't have to play in the open position all the time, because sometimes you might want to sing lower notes and you have to balance that out with the guitar with higher notes. So if you're down singing low, then you play higher on the guitar and vice versa, just to create balance. And the final song that we're doing today, it's a little more challenging, but it's rewarding for the right hand. The rhythmic pattern for Mr. Blue Sky by ELO is just chord notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a quick tempo, it's an up tempo. Not really an up tempo, moderate tempo. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we got 1 bar of F, and we got to reach the F bar chord. That's the kicker, Fortunately, I have an F major chord rabbit hole video you can check out if you like. That'll get us through the F stuff. So the chords stack up like F, E minor, A minor, D minor, G, and then E minor. A major leads up to B flat, and then C, back to F, and then C. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. then we go up to the B section. Then we go up to the B section, which is D minor, punch, C, punch, B flat, punch. And I'm using B flat with fingers 1 and 4 right here. If you like that, that's a great fingering to use. Say 1, 3, 3, and 3 with fingers 1 and 4. You can use, stretch it a little bit more with fingers 1 and 3. But triple stop that D, G, and B string. So punch on the D minor, which is here, and then C, punch, and then punch B flat, and then G, punch B flat, A minor, and then G, and then F. And then we go soaring through the E flat major, or E flat 5, and then B flat. Punch, 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 ding, 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 bum, bum, bum. Allow yourself the time to create space. We don't always have to be hammering down on chords, We can let time go by, and it leaves a very interesting appeal for the audience, or the listening member of the audience, And then back to F. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And I wanted to just talk really quick about getting back from that B flat to the D minor, and that's about it for today. So we've got that B flat, and we've got to get from that punch to that punch. So we want to make sure, because we'll obviously end up practicing chord transitions between all of the other chords in this song. This is a big one, but it's a good one, and you can definitely do it. But we want to practice getting here, from, decide if you're using fingers 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, and then get back to that D minor. And then practice it a few times. And I hope you enjoyed the song. And until next time, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and ding the bell. The rubber meets the road, my friend. The rubber meets the road. And until next time, happy picking.